Yo, Rudi Williams in the house as we finish up stuff here on BYU Sports Nation Men's Basketball Media Day. Jeremy Jordan alongside Shep. Rudi Williams in the house. Again, second appearance for you. You put a bow on Men's Basketball Media Day. We might have saved the best for last year.
I'm not going to go ahead and say that, but appreciate you guys for having me again. Thank you.
You're a big fan of Airheads, the chewables right now. You got that going
You've got
on.
that over to the side.
Working on that NIL deal. Those are delicious. That's a road trip snack for me. I love
For
those.
sure, airport snack.
Like here's
Yes.
here's what I want. I want though to make sure everyone's aware. I've said they're delicious. He's said they're delicious. What we're angling for is to maybe have one of those. I think is kind of what we're going with.
Can we have some? Is that all right?
Sharing is caring.
Thank you, Rudy. I appreciate it.
I think.
This is just a taste of the distribution you're going to see from Rudi Williams.
Now here's the thing.
You know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
want to make sure I'm showing. I'm only going to eat the blue one.
You see, you're smart. You're doing it right.
There you go. Thank you, Rudy.
Great time. Got you guys.
All right, thanks for coming on, man. No, just kidding. Okay, 2 days are over.
Yes, sir.
How'd they go? 6 a.m. No more practice at 6 a.m., which is probably nice.
I mean, it was tough, honestly, but you know, it helped us grow. I feel like it kind of put us above and ahead of the curve of everybody because we were just getting more gym time than anyone else around the country was. You know, the mornings were hard. I feel like waking up was the hardest part, but once we got in the gym, everyone was full of life, everyone was full of energy, and practices went smooth. We did it for about 2.5 weeks, so it was pretty good.
Anybody have too much energy at 6 a.m. where you're like, whoa?
Coach Shork, strength guy, yeah. He wanted guys, like, you know, guys are still wiping the crust out of their eyes, and, like, he wanted guys to be hooting and hollering already, so. But, you know, as practice went on and stuff like that, that's where guys got to. But he wanted it at 5:59, so. Yeah.
It's early. We're in college here, right? Yeah.
So, do you feel settled? Like, how has the transition been from Coastal to BYU so far?
Transition's been really good, honestly. I'm loving it. You know, everyone's embracing me. I'm embracing everybody. Provo is a nice place to live, honestly. I'm loving it, honestly. No complaints. Basketball's been going good. You know, life off the court's been going good. I'm having fun. And I'm just super excited for the season to start, honestly.
Spencer Johnson said, because we said, hey, give us something to ask Rudi. And he said, well, he says he's from Florida, but he's from Canada. So what's the situation there? Because we know you're from Ontario, right?
Yeah.
We talked about it.
I was born and raised Hamilton, Ontario, but when I was like a sophomore in high school, I moved to Florida, and I kind of just count that as home in the U.S. That's, you know, that's my American home, and, you know, I've kind of been going back every summer, honestly, for the past like 7-8 years. So that's
Did
why
your
I call it home.
family move to Florida, or you just went to Florida to play basketball or something?
It was just me, but I have family down there as well, too.
Gotcha. That's awesome.
What are your own expectations for this year?
A lot of W's, honestly. You know, I want to win a lot of ball games. I want to have fun doing it. And I kind of just want to, you know, prepare myself for the next level, you know, while helping BYU as much as I can.
Okay, you and Gideon George, perhaps those are others, you guys played JUCO.
Yes, sir.
What did you learn from that experience that's helped you not only appreciate but improve your game at the D1 level?
I've learned that, you know, every day is cutthroat. And, you know, you got to bring it every day because someone's always gunning for your spot. You know, someone always wants to beat you and stuff like that. So, you know, that's what I've taken from, you know, my JUCO days. And, you know, you got to fight every day. And, yeah.
A little more swag?
Yeah,
D1.
honestly, you know, when you get D1, you kind of get taken care of a little bit more.
Get taken care of a little bit?
So, yeah.
You did great, by the way, as the model for the uniforms.
Appreciate
you and
that.
Gideon and Spencer Johnson. Those pretty cool videos. Pretty cool reveal at Midnight Madness. That was fun.
The jerseys are just, they kind of just carried it, you know. We're kind of not the best looking dudes, but the jerseys the jerseys.
Agree to disagree.
Look, you look like that was
Jackson,
very
yeah.
comfortable for you. Like that looks like that something like that fits your person. Do you enjoy doing stuff like that?
Honestly, yeah, I had fun at that photo shoot. You know, they threw a bunch of cameras in our faces, and you know, I kind of just embraced it. I was like, you know, we're here. I was like, you know, let's have fun with this, honestly.
Yeah, Maddie and Emma are bringing it, right?
Yeah.
With social media.
Shout out to our camera girls, Manny and Emma. They do their thing for sure.
They're doing a great job. And was it Spencer that said you're a natural point guard? He said he's always he's always communicating. He's on the phone. He's FaceTiming. He's always communicating with people. He loved that about you. Has that always been natural to you? Like, I'm a point guard. I help distribute. I'll score when I want to score, kind of thing.
Honestly, yeah. You know, I've kind of just always been the voice on the court, and you know, I kind of do that to separate myself from other guys. But it's been natural, and you know, I feel like that's what I need to do to help this team grow and help this team win. So I'm going to do that. You know, I do it in practice. I do it in the weight room. You know, ask the guys. I honestly don't shut up, so.
How's the chemistry aspect of the group? Because, I mean, obviously that's part of on the floor and how you guys work together. How has that progressed throughout the offseason?
The chemistry has grown, like, a lot since, you know, first week of 2 days and, you know, even the summer workouts when school started and stuff like that. I feel like we're in the gym so much that you have no choice but to learn guys' games. You kind of know where guys are going to be. Like, I can tell you at the back of my mind right now, if Gideon doesn't have the ball, he's cutting behind somebody and he's cutting back door for a layup. And everyone knows it, but he gets a layup 2 to 3 times every day in practice and everyone scratches their head. But, you know, it's just, you know, guys just have learned how guys play, guys' tendencies, where guys are going to be and stuff like that. And, you know, it's helped us honestly grow as a team. And our chemistry is really good. We're one unit. Everyone's on the same page. No one has any personal agendas. And it's fun to play with a group of guys like this, honestly.
Who have you sort of gravitated? Who do you hang out with most, maybe away from the court? Or is it more like the team hangs out?
We don't really hang out as a big unit because that's 18, you know, really big, tall dudes walking around Provo. But I would probably say, like, me and Jackson, because we're roommates, obviously. And then I'm with G a lot, Noah, Atiki, and then Braden Moore as well. Braden, freshman, he's, you know, I've kind of taken him under my wing. And, you know.
Trying to get to Kanye? Is that what's going on?
No comment. But, you know, I love having Braden around, honestly. And,
yeah.
you know, he's super fun.
No, Braden's great. Braden's great. He's got that high fade, man.
Yeah.
He's going for him. Let's go.
Gully from Street Fighter. That's what we
Nice.
Drago from Rocky.
Yes.
That's what
Exactly.
we
Yes.
clown him with. So.
We're talking to Rudi Williams here on BYU Sports Nation. We've had you on the show before, and you mentioned that, you know, Jimmer Fredette was one of the, you know, the first thing about BYU you had heard of. Now he's come back a couple times as Slick Nick. He's got the wig on and the mustache and the fat suit and whatnot. Could you take Slick Nick? I'm not asking you if you could take Jimmer Fredette, because Jimmer's still Jimmer. Could you take Slick Nick?
Maybe on, like, my best day I got it, because I seen the clips of those walk-on tryouts, and, you know, he was doing that effortlessly.
He can still shoot it and all that stuff.
Yeah, Slick Nick, I think, you know, he would play some heavy minutes here at this team at BYU.
Is Slick Nick the starting two on this team?
He'd be the starting everything, honestly. He's playing 1 through 5, honestly.
5 Slick Nicks winning the ship.
Yeah.
You know, staying with that, Coach Pope was talking about the alumni and having, you know, the alumni come back and having guys like Jimmer Fredette and Danny Ainge and guys there. What's it like for you to be a part of a program that has that type of history in it?
Honestly, it's been a blessing, honestly, because, like, you're just looking up in practice one day and you just see an old dude in a hat and you get close and you're like, oh my gosh, it's Danny Ainge. And, you know, anyone who knows basketball, you don't gotta, you know, talk about him. You know what he's about and who he is. And, you know, just having a guy like Jimmer around. I went to the football game this past weekend and I was just in the concession line and I see Jimmer with his kids and he was like, oh, what's up, Rudi? And I was like, oh my goodness, like, you know, like, to me, it's still surreal because 12-year-old me would have lost my mind if Jimmer Fredette would have said what's up to me. But, like,
And now you just scream inside.
Hey, 40-something-year-old me would lose his mind if Jimmer called me by name. So,
Like high pitches that break glass type stuff. No, that's awesome.
yeah, it's been pretty cool to have, you know, high-caliber people, high-level guys, you know, in the game of basketball, just, you know, kind of at your disposal, and you kind of see them that it becomes normal. So it's been pretty
He's
cool.
like the most normal superstar of all time.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly.
he's unbelievably relatable.
Like, he said what's up to me. I didn't even see him, honestly. So, like, that just shows how, like, much of a human he is and how humble he is. So.
Yeah, he's great. Okay, between now and the start of the season on November 7th, what do you feel like you and this team needs to get done to prepare for that?
I feel like we just got to keep stacking good days together. Honestly, you know, I feel like we do a good job of that. Coach Pope and the staff, like, you know, the way they schedule practices, we'll go 2 days and then we'll get break. And then we'll do another 2 days and stuff like that. So, you know, they keep us fresh. And I feel like we just got to keep putting good practices together so we can keep growing as a team, keep growing this chemistry, which is, you know, made a crazy leap. And honestly, you guys just keep getting better individually.
Okay, well, thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate the Airheads. Always
Gotcha,
tasty.
guys.
yes, thank you.
And we'll see you next week at the Blue and White scrimmage. And best of luck in the secret scrimmage.
Yeah, I don't know who we're playing. I think it's the Lakers or something.
Yeah, I think you're playing the
Warriors,
Lakers.
yeah.
Russell
Somebody,
Westbrook's
so,
going
yeah.
to complain about something. Yeah, it's going to be great. Thanks.
Thanks, Rudi.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you.